Welcome to the version of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Lomerheim. I feel like I jumped that a little bit. Anyways, I was trying to move away because the tractor was getting right in the way. Right when I was starting the my starting sequence, or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, so we are finishing up the rest of this field. We got maybe 3 or 4 passes left, and we're going to do that with the case. He's going to continue doing that. I'm going to continue doing what I want to do. So we have this hay here, and we need to put it into windrows so we can actually do something with it. So we could actually bale it, I suppose. But then we would still have to put it into a straw blower anyway, so I'm not going to do that. As much as I would like to bale, no, not really. I don't want to fiddle around with it. Honestly, no. Yeah. We are going to put it into windrows, though. We need to do that. So we're going to go ahead and grab our international here. Apparently I'm jumping the gun. I'm just so excited to get this thing going because this is like the first time we've done... Oops. A little too excited, apparently. Premature turn. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and get this fired up here. And I think this is the first time we've done hay on this map. We're like 24 episodes in. But it does take a lot longer to get things done on a more realistic farm. And really? Oh, there we go. Thought I was going to be able to pull it there for a second. I was like, there's no way this thing can't pull this. Oh, man. So it does take a lot longer to get things done on a more realistic farm. So in light of that, that's the reason why we're 24, 25 episodes in, and we just started hay. And they're shorter as well, so that plays into it as well. So, let's... how fast do I go if I put it in? That's too slow. And that's going to be too fast. Same thing again. Alright, so we need to try and put these into windrows. Let's just plan this out. I think we're going to go once around the outside. Do a headland around the outside. Let's just get this guy set up because he's going to take forever if I don't do it myself. He will go in a straight line by himself if you're a hire worker, but to turn around, he eventually will do it, but it will take a long time. There. Do that. Yes. Back to this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outside, do a headland around the outside first, and then what I'll do is I'll go down the middle, I think, and then we'll see how we go from there. Oh, I thought it turned off. Alright, so we need to engage this. So the way this one works is once we engage our drive, basically what happens is the wheels right here turn the rake itself. So there's a gear inside, and when the wheel turns, the rake turns. So actually it's right there. I can't... oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put the flashlight on. There we go. So it's actually right there on the wheel. It turns that, which turns the rake itself. Anyway, so we have it turning, so I don't want to go too fast, and I really don't want to go that slow, but in order to do the job properly, I'm going to go ahead and do it a bit slow, because I don't want to mess it up, or else I'll have to go all over the place. So we're going to do a headland first. You can actually go a lot quicker than this in real life, but put it in second gear. Apparently I only do... Weird. That's strange. Apparently I was only going to do like 1 kilometer an hour. But if I put it in second gear here, first gear, cruise control 1, whatever you want to call it, you can go at least 6 kilometers an hour. So what we're going to do is do the headland around the outside. And then I'm going to go straight down the middle and cut the field in half. And then I should be able to go from there, and it shouldn't be too bad. Can I do it from the inside? Well, it's not so bad from the inside, actually. That's a slow turn, mind you. So probably you would actually want to go a bit faster with this, because what will happen if you go too slow, the actual tines won't pick up the hay and won't roll it over. So you actually kind of have to have a certain amount of speeds, because it'll actually get bunged up, because it's based on how fast you are moving. So the faster you move, the faster the tines will... faster the rake will work, basically. So that's something to consider. Because this looks like a lot of material here, so if we were going slow we would not be able to rake this, unfortunately. So anyways, let's get this last little bit here. Perfect. So let's just turn around. So the funny thing about this is this particular tractor wouldn't actually work that well for using that particular rake. And the main reason is because you'd actually have to get out of the tractor to turn off the rake or anything. Probably, I don't know, depending on the type of rake you had, you may have to actually get out of your tractor regardless, but if you have a cab in your tractor, it makes it a bit more interesting. Because, like, I would have to either open this window up, which, can I open the window up? No, I can't. I'd open the window up so I could get at those levers there, which actually lower it, raise it, and all that jazz. So, anyways. So, we're going to cut this field in half now. Like so. I'm going to put it back in my super slow speed here. It's not that big, so I'm not too worried about it, but you got to turn it on. We're going to go straight down the field. This is a situation where I wish I had the GPS mod, but yeah, I don't. Okay, let's turn it off. And what we're going to do is, you wouldn't normally drive in your field like this, especially with a rake, because you would definitely just drag all of your hay all over the place. But, oh, what the heck happened there? What's going on there? That's a bit strange. It's like it got caught on something and it was like rubber banding back. That's strange. Alright, so let's line this guy up here, turn it on, put it into first gear. I'm going to go and split this side off to the other side as well. And then we kind of made a passageway in the center a little bit there. And that will help us go from there. Alright, perfect. Turn it off. Also, randomly just thought of this. Don't know why. I forget who suggested it. What happened was he sent me a direct... Do I have it loaded in here? Yes, I do. He sent me a direct message and said I should pick up a couple tractors. This is one of the tractors he suggested. I don't know if this is more realistic or not. This is from Mod Hoster. It doesn't say more realistic, so unfortunately... actually, this is probably for the other... now that I think about this, is probably for the other series. The Class Challenger 35. I don't know... He suggested this one, and I already had this one, and there was the Arion... no, there was one other one that he suggested. So if you watch this series, thank you for suggesting those tractors. I'm going to have a look at this one at a later date, probably off camera, to see how good it is. It's not more realistic, though, so that's unfortunate. And I don't know how much horsepower it is, so that's not helpful. Probably pretty powerful, I imagine, but without actually listing what the power is, I don't know. I want to say it's in the 300 range, but when mod authors don't state how much horsepower it is, kind of makes it a bit difficult to decide whether to pick up that tractor or not. Well, at least in the way I play, it makes it difficult, because I like to know how much horsepower my tractors have. Whoops, just turn this thing off. I like to know how much horsepower my tractors have, because then it allows me to judge as to whether I should pick them up or not. So if you watch the series, sir, thank you for the suggestion, much appreciated. And if you do have some mods, any of you, if you do have mods that you'd like me to check out or have a look at, and see if I can incorporate it into the series, let me know. It all depends. Like, I'm a little bit picky when it comes to mods. Why is it going so slow all of a sudden? That's strange. Now it's going 1 kilometer an hour, but before it wasn't. Ah, well. Turn on. There we go. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's going to do this now. Well, I guess we're going to have to just do it a little... feather it a little bit, as I like to call it. Don't drive too fast. Okay, well, if I could put cruise control on, I wouldn't, or if I could set the throttle even, I wouldn't, but alas, apparently I can't do either of those things right now. Let's go. See, I don't know what's going on here. This thing's like stuck on something. I think it's the ruts. I don't know. I don't know why, but it's stuck on something, so. I forget who was mentioning that they were having problems. I think it was on the Serbian farmers, a comment on one of the other videos. They were talking about how they were having problems with things getting stuck in rubber banding. Apparently I am having that issue a little bit as well. Not too much apparently, but I do get that random issue from time to time. So this texture for hay looks a little strange actually. Okay, I would like it if it was a bit greener, but not too much, because when you actually dry hay, it's not crazy green, but it's not crazy yellow either. Oh, that's annoying. I can't. Why did it all of a sudden want to go slow? I don't know. Oh well. Alright. Excellent. So, I'm going to go this way now. And I'm going to drive along here and rake off to the side again. That's so annoying. I don't want to collect the other pile or other windrow. Just want to do this. Yeah, I need to feather this now. Oh, this is one of the most annoying things about the most more realistic mod. I like it sometimes. Other times, I really don't. And the main reason lies for little things like that just happened where I was using it, no problem, put it in first cruise control 1 and had not a problem. And then it decides that it wants to change its mind. But anyways, c'est la vie. Alright, let's get this done. We're going to try and get this done this episode. Even if it takes a little... Really? Come on now. We're going to get this done even if I go over a little over 15 minutes, because I want to get this done this episode so that next episode we can actually collect it and give it to our cows slash sheep. There we go. Perfect. Now let's do another little U-turn here. And where am I here? Perfect. Actually, let's back up a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely what's getting stuck on, is the ruts there. Alright, so let's get this right here. Perfect, look at that. Now the funny thing is I actually don't need to turn this into hay in the game. I can just leave it as grass and pick it up with my forage wagon basically, but I don't want to go around and do a million passes just so I can get just so I can, I don't know, keep it as grass. Now if I were using courseplay, I suppose I could courseplay this a little bit, but again, with a more realistic mod, they don't play nice. Alright, let's get this last pass here. Excellent, look at this. Perfect. Now I could actually bail this, but I'm not going to. I could use a more realistic baler, I suppose. Then I'd still run to the same problem where I'd have to put it into a shredder or a mixing station of some sort. But that's not going to happen this episode. Alright, let's get this last little bit here. Perfect, look at that. Almost done. One more pass. There we go. Excellent. I know I just drove through a bush there. But I'd rather have straight roads than not drive through a bush right now. Alright, let's get that last little bit here. Now this should all go into one row. That's just... I don't know why I'm doing that. That's so strange. Wants to make a mockery of me, apparently, so oh well. Alright, let's finish this up. Come on, just a little bit further. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Let's turn this sucker off and take a look. Look at our work. Nice. Nice straight windrows. Perfect. For the most part, at least. Looks like we got just about all the grass, or all the hay. Yeah, that's a pretty good job. Sweet. Anyways, gonna stop my timer and then close the episode up. We did actually quite a bit this episode, 15 minutes. We got this all raked and we finished cultivating the rest of this field. Excellent. Alright, so we're gonna stop the episode there for now, and we need to deal with this field for next episode. So, my name's Ian Robson, this has been Farming Simulator 2013 on the Lomerheim farm. Catch you guys later.